everyone who has been in the campaign, roll a d20. Alright, so we're going to do a bit more of a recap this time. First, we'll start off with Hazel. I want you to recount the uh, events of the town of Barovia when you first entered. And then, Fenn, I want you to recount the events of Valaki. And Maeve, lastly, I want you to recount the events that happened outside of the two cities. So we'll start with Barovia at the beginning of the campaign.
Yeah, we got into Barovia and we went to the tavern. We were driven there by a guy, and I can't remember his name, but he had a cart and horses, and he kind of disappeared, but we saw him later, but can't tell really what his deal is. Anyway, we went to the bar, and the town was all shadowed and looked like no one was there, but there was the bar where there was one very wary, weary, strange innkeeper and three very vivacious women that we didn't talk to, who were just partying it up like there was no tomorrow, but the rest of the town was all shuttered and dark and just looked very oppressive. But these three women were just super happy campers. We left the bar and ended up in a house nearby, and in the house we found evidence. We found two children outside in the street, and they asked us to please help them in their home. There was something had happened to their parents, if we could go into the house and see what had happened to their parents. We went into the house, and it was like there hadn't been anybody in there for a long time. In the basement, we found evidence of like some sort of ritual, demon worship maybe. There was a gigantic demon thing in the basement, bunch of monsters and such. What we determined was that the children were actually dead. We found their bodies in an upstairs bedroom where they'd been locked in and starved to death. Really kind of dark. And that the parents had also died. Ghastly music. Oh, is that what I'm hearing? Because you've got music playing?
I do have.
I had the music played. I had the music down to nothing. My music volume level is 0, but I'm still hearing music. I don't know why. Anyway.
Oh, it might be coming from my end. I don't know how to turn it off.
Oh, all right. Well, anyway, let's see if I can think. So we got out of the house alive, barely. We determined. We were asked to help the local Baron. The family of the Baron, oh god, this just goes on and on. The family of the Baron needed help because they were being attacked by wolves or creatures every night. And so we went to the house. Nothing happened that night, but we did befriend the daughter. Her name is Alana, the Burgermeister's daughter. And yes. She was being stalked by this guy who we're not supposed to say his name, but his name is Strahd. And so we agreed to accompany her to Varaki, where she was to meet up friends. So we were going to be kind of her bodyguard. In the meantime, before we did that, we went to a local windmill where we thought we could get some answers, and we ended up finding 3 witches, one of whom was seen in the village selling pastries. She called them dream pastries. And when we went to the windmill, that was where they were making the pastries. It was like a bakery. And we entered combat with 3 witches there who were actually using children as the ingredients of the pastries. So they were basically killing children and turning them into pastries, which really made us not ever want to eat another one of the pastries.
Is there anything else in Barovia that you can remember?
I remember going to a church in Barovia.
Mm-hmm.
And there was somebody in the basement asking for help, and we didn't help them. We didn't do anything about that. We also past a house in Barovia with a woman who was kind of wouldn't come out, and she was a little crazy, but she was looking for her daughter. And her daughter, let's see, her name was Mary. She talked to us through the window, and she said, "Please find my daughter Gertruda, who's been missing for a week. She's 15 years old, has pretty blue eyes and auburn hair, and her name is Gertruda."
That's a great recount.
Yeah, that's the best. That's the most I can remember.
I added quite a few more handouts. If you look in your player handouts, there are monster NPC handouts that I added. Also, some of the magic items increased. Things that you have encountered.
Oh, my wand. Okay. Ooh, there it is.
So if you want a face to go with the names, they're in there. Okay, now, what happened in Vallaki?
That's me, right?
Yes.
Alright, well, I was dead. My previous character died. Not sure if that was brought up. It was kind of a big deal. I don't know, maybe it wasn't. Anyway, she died, and so the party was like, well, let's go to church. And they went to church, and they met their new party member who crawled out of a grave. He's undead. And he was like, yeah, sure, I'll join you. I don't know what else I'm gonna do. And then we went to a coffin maker who had some weird shady stuff, and there was something about bones. Like, we had to get sacred bones that I guess the coffin maker stole from the church. And the coffin maker got the bones. There was a creature in his attic, which was kind of scary. We just closed the door on that one and ran away. Went and put the bones back in the church. And then we were like, oh, let's go back to the inn. Go to the inn. We receive a letter from a woman. And it was from a Mr. S, who asked us to have dinner that night, or was it tomorrow night? I think it was tomorrow night.
It was the evening that you got the letter.
Oh, okay, so that night, yes. We did not pay attention to that, obviously, because I still don't remember. Then we were like, yeah, whatever. He didn't give us a specific time. That lady took off, so we couldn't ask her any questions. So we were just like, well, let's hang around and do some stuff in Vallaki for a few days, and then we'll go to the festival in Vallaki, and then we'll go have dinner with that weird guy who claimed that he brought us here. So we dicked around for a little bit, just kind of went to a toy store. A lady, Fiona Watcher, sent her henchmen after us. So we went and talked to her, and she was like, hey, the mayor's garbage. Help me take him down. Find out about his son and his Isaac, who was like an adopted son, but Isaac didn't know that. So yeah, we did that. We went to a toy store and just kind of wandered around until finally we were like, yeah, let's go beat up the mayor. We went into his house when they were preparing for the festival, and the festival was the next day. So we just stormed into his house, tried searching for it. That didn't go well. Like sneaking around, that didn't go well. We have 2 paladins in the group. Not a good idea. So and then we saw that he had captured our companion, Irina. So our party investigated, interrogated. Ended up starting a fight with the mayor. That didn't go well. One of our party members was taken to prison, and we were able to meet up with a friendly local cleric who helped us get out of that situation because he was friends with the mayor. And so instead of putting her to death, she just had a punishment of being in the, what are they called? Stocks?
Yes.
Stocks for a week, which was not bad. Like, you know, going
Compared to
from-
death, yeah.
compared to death, like
You try it.
we'd bring you like food and water and stuff, like
A poop bucket.
a poop bucket, yeah. And so we went the next day. Oh wait, no. Yes,
Not yet.
yes.
Not yet. Not
Yes.
next day yet.
Not yet. Yeah. We go.
It was a long day.
One of our. It was a long day. Oh my gosh. So we went. A friend got taken to prison. Some of us started heading to prison. Then we got Isaac. We found out. We took Isaac to the mayor to be like, "Hey, you can't punish our friend that you took to jail because you gotta talk to the mayor and all this nonsense." Diplomacy. And that's when we found out that Isaac was not the mayor's son. And there might be a possible bloodline between Isaac and it was like this, he's got a messed up arm thing,
demon
and
arm.
our companion Irina. They might be siblings or related, blood related. It was kind of a big shock for everyone, well, especially for those two. Lots of emotions flying around. After that, we were like, we don't know what to do. I guess we'll go to the inn. And meanwhile, our companion that was in jail got somebody to help her out. And mysterious donor who gave her a key, and she was able to sneak out of prison and came back to the inn. And we all finally met up. And then Mr. S showed up, furious at us for ignoring his invitation and, you know, standing him up on date night. Big no-no. And so he decided to murder everyone in the church. Almost everyone, excuse me. So that was cool. And basically just brought in chaos. Like, the sacred bones were supposed to keep him out, but he knew about the sacred bones and did stuff to the bones, so they're not sacred anymore.
Yeah.
So that was cool. Yeah. Priest died. And he was pretty nice. So then after that, we were like, well, I guess we'll go to sleep, because this has been a day. Oh, and the festival's tomorrow. What fun. Next morning, we just head straight to the festival. And we know we're supposed to do something, we just don't know what. There's a crowd, the mayor's trying to light a thing, and it won't light. And the crowd starts, like, heckling him, like a person in the crowd starts heckling him. The mayor gets upset and, like, yells at him to be taken away and put in stocks and death and stuff. And he's obviously getting really flustered and embarrassed at the not being able to light this thing. And our group starts to try and talk to the people around us and be like, why are you even doing this? Like, you're scared of Isaac. Isaac's not even his son. Like, there's no authority. There's no bloodline. And apparently that triggered the crowd to rage against the mayor. We tried to get Isaac to tell his men to stand down, just let the people take the mayor. But Isaac just chose to do nothing. We did some spells. We heard the Lady Watcher smiling with a horrible grin on her face, just like, yes, my plan's coming together, evil villain. And she was like, don't forget his son. And then one of our party members was like, but he's not his son. He's not even related. Like, he's adopted. And that triggered a memory for one of our other party members that there was something about the mayor has another son. So 2 of the party members ran off to go storm in the mayor's house and save the boy, Victor. We just call him Boy. And the other 2 party members just watched chaos ensue. One kept like harassing and trying to use diplomacy on an angry mob, and then they would chase her and she'd run away, and then she'd be like, well, I'm gonna try and save the people in the stocks, while the angry crowd's following her. It was really funny. Should have been there. Anyways, save the boy. He's like, one of the characters finds the boy, and the boy's like, oh, dang it, get into this magic circle. And the character's like, yeah, okay, cool. Does that, has a whole off adventure, while the other 2 get a Uber to Mr. S's to have dinner with him, because you're supposed to have dinner with him that night to make up for the standing up, and we can't stand him up again. Is that everything for Velaki?
I believe so. You did visit the toy maker, which was pretty fun. In my opinion, as the DM, it was fun.
Yeah,
But-
Blinsky.
Yeah.
Is no
Blinsky.
fun, is no Blinsky.
Um,
And he makes creepy dolls and creepy stuff.
I think that's it, though. All right, and then, other than the 2 towns, what else has happened on this journey?
I think in between Barovia and Vallaki, we met the Vistani people. And there's an old Vistani lady who told our fortune, and the tarot reading is actually one of the handouts. It's supposed to help us on our journey. We also learned that the Vistani are kind of being watched over by Strahd. Strahd allows them to be there because the Vistani find him interesting people. We also learned there that Barovia is not on the Barovia is on another plane. I think that's all that happened between the 2 towns. And then after Vallaki, on our way to Strahd's castle, there was an Uber pulled by 2 horses. And once we got there, Fenn was there because he had been missing after he went through the portal with the boy, but he just was already at the castle waiting for us. And we went inside and were greeted by a creepy dusk elf. I think he's a dusk elf, you said. That when he comes near, you hear screaming in your head, so that's fun. So the dusk elf shows us to the dining room where Strahd is playing a giant organ. And then his wives come in, many wives, so that we can all have dinner together. One of the wives is Gertruda, which was the missing person from Barovia that the crazy mom was talking about. Also, when Strahd came to burn down the church because we stood him up, he took the altar boy. So at dinner, the altar boy came in, and he's fine. And apparently Strahd is going to raise him as his heir. And after dinner, Strahd asks us to find a traitor in his castle. So that's what we're currently doing. Running through the castle, exploring. The first thing we did was we checked out the organ, and it actually moved to the side to show a secret room full of mirrors lots of mirrors. It kind of looked like all the mirrors from all over the castle were taken and put into this one room. And then after the room of mirrors, there's stairs leading down into the basement. Strahd, or someone, told us not to go into the basement because I think it's dangerous. And so we went down to the basement and looked around the corner, saw something very scary, and then we're like, nope, okay, let's go back up. There was some kind of undead thing, but we just ran away. So then we leave the organ room and we go upstairs where we meet Strahd's accountant. And he's a very nice man. He gave one of our party members a book. He didn't have anything bad to say about Strahd. I don't remember if he said anything else. And after that, we enter a room with a chair or a throne facing a wall. Don't know what that's about. We continued on into a hallway. There were 2 floating skeletons on either side of the hallway. We're like, oh, that's weird. Continued on into a room where we got trapped because the door on the far side of the wall was locked. And I guess the one we entered was locked. And someone stepped on a pressure plate, and then this thing that looked like Strahd kind of came swooping out from the ceiling and moved to attack us. But someone figured out that it was kind of a puppet thing. There was a rope strung across the ceiling, and the creature thing was on the rope. So the rope was cut, creature fell, and we moved on to a balcony overlooking an altar.
Yes, a chapel.
Chapel, yeah. And there are 2 chairs facing over the balcony, and when we went to go look at them, there was some undead people sitting in them, and they attacked us. We killed them, and then we went downstairs into the chapel, where there was another skeleton, but this one did not move, and it had a book, an evil necromancy book. And then I didn't have anything written down after that.
And the stairs puzzle.
Stairs puzzle? Oh my gosh.
The stairs that didn't end.
Yeah, we were going to go up into this tower, or we were going up these stairs. We didn't know where they went, and we just kept going and going and going, and the DM asks us to roll wisdom or intelligence. We all fail, and then we just kept going and going and going, and we're like, oh my god, is this some kind of trap? Is this a spell? We're never going to reach the top. So then we go back down, and the creepy dusk elf comes by and says, oh yeah, that's the tallest tower of the castle. So there was no puzzle, there was no spell, there was no trick. We just didn't make it all the way up there. So then we go up there again, and at the top there was this puppet, this creepy puppet moving thing that moved on its own. It I don't think it spoke, or if it did, it only said like one word. But I think we got it to follow us. Oh, but while we were up there, I think it told us to look out the window, so we looked out the window, and there was one of Strahd's wives in the rain, looking normal, and that was the wife that had created that puppet creature.
No. That was the person who liked to be on the balcony. I think Rahadin said that she liked being up that tower, and nobody except her had gone up there.
Who created the puppet?
Somebody figured out that the guy that Blinsky looked up to was a toy maker, and he made the puppet. And that's where we're at now. A couple of things that were misconstrued. So there are 3 brides, and Gertruda is a bride to be. She is not a bride yet. But there are 3 brides right now. Rahadin mentioned 4 total consorts that you should talk to. And then he gave some locations of where all the people you might want to talk to are located. The consorts and Gertruda. And anything else? I think that's it. You have a huge list of stuff to do. Although the only immediate thing right now is look for the spy in the castle. And Strahd mentioned that he would protect you while you were in his castle, except if you enter the lower floors. So that's why you wouldn't go. You didn't want to go down there because you would be out of his protection at that point. And then he mentioned that you won't see him until your task is complete.
How's
So,
he gonna protect us if we can't see him? Where was he when his puppet was descending upon us, or when the dead people attacked Hazel?
very true.
He's a
Strahd's
liar.
just a bit of an asshole, probably.
Okay, so we left off at the top of the tower with a little clockwork one, and Kai, I gave you control of one of the people, so you'd be able to see, and it's not just a constant black screen.
Ew.
So at the top of this tower, there was a huge hole in the middle. And I actually checked and looked up how tall this tower actually is, and it's about 30 stories. That's why it took so long walking up the stairs. And I have a feeling that you won't want to fall down that hole. Thankfully, Hazel has constructed a circular wall of stone to prevent anyone from accidentally slipping in there.
Just looked like a.
Hey Alex, I'm sorry to interrupt. I'm not sure if my computer is just slow, but I'm still just seeing a screen of black.
It's in the lower right-hand corner.
In roll 20, right?
Yes.
Maybe I'm just zoomed in too far.
It is.
If you zoom all the way out, you'll be able to see where it is.
Oh, okay. I see it now. Thank you.
Yeah, it's not very
Great.
big.
Sorry, everybody. I'm still kind of a newbie.
That's all right.
No problem. Good thing you found where you are located now, because we are going to move to another map and you'll have to search again. So
I'll deal.
you're at the top of this tower and you wanted to descend right now, or did you want to hang out up here a little longer?
I think we were gonna go hang down. Go down.
Yeah, we were going down.
We're going down.
All right.
We're taking this clockwork guy with us because he seems cool.
Yeah. Clockwork
we're
is coming
going
with us.
I can't remember, what did we name the clockwork guy?
I don't know.
I actually don't remember. Fenn, that was like the last thing we mentioned last time.
Oopie. Should have taken notes. Maybe I did. Mordenkainen. Rovia. wives?
All right.
Oh, are there more pictures of the wives?
I haven't shown that one yet because you haven't met all the consorts.
Oh,
And
okay.
it
I got you.
has all of the people in it. So once you meet that last one, I will show you.
How come she wasn't invited to dinner?
Well, that's
She
one
knows
thing
what she
you'll
did.
ask when you meet up.
She has like a normal day job. She was in a long shift.
Yeah, why wasn't Leif there too?
Who dat?
The
Oh,
accountant.
the accountant.
I get the feeling he's not invited.
He's just staff.
He looks so sad in his picture. Go give him a hug.
Okay, so you ascend all the way downstairs and get back to the the first floor.
Okay, so we want to go find more rooms, right? More people.
Well, we didn't know if we'd checked all this out yet or not. So, what do you guys think?
I know there was something interesting in the other tower where Anastasia was.
Okay, let's try that.
Okay.
Lead on.
I am the light keeper. Oh yeah, I bring back light on my blade. I know I had extinguished it
I forget where you went.
when
There you are.
Rahadin showed up.
Up here, huh?
Yeah, I believe this is how he came. Or did you want to go through the double doors? Hallway of Scaries. Radin did it.
Yeah, he did.
You did mention there was one more stairs on the first floor.
Mm-hmm. There was.
These ones, the big ones, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Let's go.
Where'd
So
you go?
are you going up
Oh,
these
you went up-
stairs?
Oh wait, so do we want to go through the double doors then?
Well,
I
I'll
think you do.
follow you.
Yes, we do.
Okay.
So you're going
We're
back.
gonna go-
Okay.
We're gonna open these big scary doors.
This
We're
is
gonna
a
look at
big
this-
castle.
Big scary hallway full of.
Okay, big scary hallway. Here we go.
I'm gonna open the door just like Rahadin did.
Very dramatic.
Yeah.
Ta-da.
I posted a meme. I made a quick little meme.
Just horror elf things. Okay, this room.
Uh-huh.
Hold on. Before you enter.
Oh, sorry. Yep.
You have seen it before. I don't actually remember if I described it because you just looked inside and there were statues on the other side. But this grand hall is choked with dust and stretches into darkness ahead. Webs hang from the arched ceiling like drapes, and life-size statues of knights line the hallway on both sides, their eyes seeming to watch you.
Hmm.
I guess I'd like to just make sure there's no traps as I precariously place my feet.
Okay, make an investigation.
Oh no.
Maybe I
Gonna be
see
that
that
kind of
he's trying to look for traps. I'm like, oh, I should do that too.
Yeah, with your encounter, of the panel on the floor that you somehow missed, yeah, you can roll investigation as well.
Well, that's a much better roll.
Even with disadvantage, is really good. Okay,
Oh yeah, I forgot
so
about that.
Fenn, you're looking down this hall, and it looks pretty ominous, and there's something in like the back of your mind that's just like very familiar about these statues. I'll have you make a quick history check.
I'm having PTSD. Back on the war. Let's see. History check, you said, yeah?
Yes.
That's also a 4.
Consistent.
So it's a 5.
All right. So you're like looking at these statues, and you're trying really hard to remember if these ones are familiar, but it's just like something is blocking the memory out. You're unsure. Maybe it was so traumatic on the battlefield that these people are not familiar, but
Am I
they
a
just like
fool?
generic knights lining the wall. Maeve, you are, as you enter here, you're studying these statues, the floor, the ceiling, the walls, trying to check if the cobwebs hide any triggers of panels or tripwires or something like that. And while you can't find anything that would indicate a trap, you do notice that about a third of the way down the hallway on your right, one of the statues seems like kind of off. While they appear to be knights of various kinds and sizes, wearing different armor and whatnot, this one doesn't seem to like fit the whole noble / military look. And it is that one.
I'm going to slowly walk forward while keeping a careful eye on it. To get a closer look.
Alright. It looks very statuesque. The eyes, though they're made of stone, seem to follow you as you approach. And as you get closer and look at this statue, I will have you make a history check. Still pretty good. So, you recall like all the people you've seen in not only this castle, but in Barovia, the land of Barovia. There have been only a few races of people, human, and the one dwarf cleric. You've seen a couple of elves, Rahadin, the ghost rider between Barovia and Vallaki, and a couple people inside of Vallaki. But this person looks very different from them. Mostly notable are the horns that are protruding from its head.
And it still looks like a soldier, but it's not. It doesn't look like the other soldiers.
It from the doors, it looked just like another statue along here. But as you get closer, it doesn't really look like a soldier. It doesn't look militaristic.
Is it wearing familiar clothing?
It's wearing It's wearing like a nice tunic and pretty good pants, colored shirt. It's not wearing armor in that sense.
Alrighty.
Okay. What are the rest of you doing?
I am.
I'm sorry, real quick. Is it cool if I restart my Chrome browser for a second? Like, Discord's working and D&D Beyond is working and Roll20 is not.
That's
Okay.
fine. You can refresh or
Yeah.
Cool.
close it and open it. You
I'm just going to continue down the hall and look at the, look closely at the statues and, I don't know, see if I can discern any evil intent or anything.
okay. Hume and Hazel both noticed that Maeve has stopped in this one statue and is really closely looking it up and down, not quite sure what it is. Fenn, you just like you've got your 1,000-yard stare going. You're really unsure of what's going on.
In that case, then
Having
I'm
a
probably
senior
gonna
moment.
just try and quickly go through this hallway.
Okay.
Maeve, what are you looking at?
This statue doesn't look like the others, and I'm gonna start poking and prodding at it, looking for
Why doesn't
something.
he look like the others? It's a statue.
Look at what he's wearing. Look, he's got horns out of his head. He doesn't look like a soldier.
Some sort of maybe picture of a demon soldier or something. They have things like that, right?
But why does this one statue not look like the rest of them?
I'm just gonna touch it. Reach over and knock on it. Knock my,
Okay.
it's just a statue.
So you knock on it. Where are you placing your hand on it?
Probably up on the head.
On the
Just,
head?
you
You're
know,
just
bump,
knocking
bump,
on its
bump.
head? Knocking on that noggin?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's just a statue.
As you first, just like tap your knuckles against the hard stone of this odd statue,
Mhm.
Kai, what would you like to do? Oh, crap. Oh, no.
Don't crap. That's a very strange thing to do.
Kai just
That's
left
funny.
the Discord.
Oh,
After
he ran away.
after Hazel was done touching its face, I was gonna pull on the horns. So good thing that didn't happen.
That might be considered rude. Poor guy. And users left the chat. So when we first started here, I had to step away for a minute because I turned around and my cord from my headphones pulled my drink over and I spilled half a gallon of my drink all over my entire desk, keyboard, everything, onto the
Do you
floor.
know
I was-
how often that happens to you? Like, I swear that happens to you all the
Yes.
time.
All the time, and I use 8 towels to get it up, and it's still coming up underneath my mat. Yeah, if you look around my desk, it does all the time.
Like, every time I go over there, it happens. And it's just like,
No.
wow, shit! God, shit!
I do. Yeah, I do swear a little bit, don't I? Well, I swore a little bit. You guys probably heard it. Yeah. Damn it. It was just so much, it's it was 32
Yeah,
ounces
you really-
or whatever,
you-
64 ounces of something.
You make your drinks huge.
I'm not going to make them small just because I might spill it.
You spill it so often, though. Like, that's the lid.
That's on you, Althea. That's my next Christmas present. I have to get it.
I got you a big giant cup that had a...
I use it, but I only
You
have
don't
one.
use the lid.
You only bought me one time, and you only bought me one.
Okay.
And I have to wash it sometimes. I do use it a lot.
Get you a sippy cup.
And I spill that one a lot too.
Okay.
Is he back?
Not yet, but
Come back.
I'm getting a message from him.
Okay.
Maeve, are you heading out? Or I mean, not heading out, but be right back. Okay. I guess we can still wait.
Well, okay. So Althea, I had to be outdoorsy yesterday. Did I show you? I showed you pictures, right?
Yeah, the Sasquatch thing.
I should have known when they said we're going to be one of our first locations. Just a little jog up a hill. It's a little bit of a scramble to get up there. For everyone else, it was just a little bit of a scramble. For me, it was hard. Hello.
Sorry about that, y'all. My internet's being really funky.
Okay.
Well, Maeve stepped out for a moment. So it was not a problem.
She was the one gonna poke his horns. Well.
The Discord is still loading, and Roll20 is still not loading for some reason, so that's fun.
Oh.
I restarted the whole computer just in case. I usually don't have a problem with Roll20. I'm sorry.
No, it's no problem. But is Discord alright?
Discord's
fine. Discord's fine, and D&D Beyond is fine. It's Roll20 that's like, ugh.
Yeah, Roll20 has some issues sometimes.
Oh, Maeve's back.
It just loaded chat tips and is apparently critically hitting, so...
Well, you can, even if it's not showing visually, you can describe what happens.
Absolutely.
I think Maeve's back. She typed that she was. Maybe she got back on. Okay.
Hazel knocks her knuckles against the head of the statue, and it doesn't seem to move.
I turn to Maeve and I say, "See, it's just a statue. What's the deal?"
I pull on the horns looking for a secret switch.
What? Oh, wait a minute. Hold up.
Did that thing just growl?
Anybody got an oil can? Heard of this sort of thing. Hello? Creature? Knock, knock, knock.
Stop that!
Okay, we'll just be on our way then. Sorry for bothering you.
No! Please, I need help. I can't move.
He really does need an oil can.
You need an oil can. Oh my.
No, I'm petrified. Do something about it, please, and I will help you.
Oh, he's petrified. Sometimes that just means scared, but I think this means I've been turned to stone.
Yes!
Ben, can you anti-petrify somebody?
Ben yells from down the hallway. No! I only have cure wounds. wounds. I can only heal.
Wonder
I
if
can't move my lips. I'm very annoyed right now. Please, it's been
goodness.
3
Maybe-
hours.
Try removing the armor.
Oh,
It's not wearing armor.
that could be really awkward. He's not wearing armor.
I am beautiful without armor.
He's wearing a nice tunic.
It's very nicely dressed.
Oh,
I
um,
really don't think I have anything.
You like command people to be not petrified.
If
I have
Is
mold
this-
earth.
oh, well, is this a disease or some kind of poison on you?
I don't know. I
Okay.
lost a bet and now I can't move.
Lost a
Oh, I've
bet.
been there.
Really?
What kind of paladin are you? Does lay on hands?
One with
do
experience.
things?
You're.
Oh, yes! Oh, hold on. Fenn's gonna run down.
Lay on hands removes
A disease.
disease or poison
Yes. I run down, trip, fall, get back up, come here, and I lay on hands.
for 5 points. All right.
Multiple diseases, multiple poisons.
I have, and it's a total of 5. Alternatively, you can expend 5 hit points from my pool. That leaves me with 3 left. And lay hands. Hands on thing. I do it on what I presume is a chest. And heal. May you be cured of whatever ails you.
Oh, no, thank you.
Is he
Did
better?
it work?
Are you cured?
I don't know. Am I cured, DM?
I mean, yes.
Okay.
The poison that was paralyzing you is no longer in effect.
Oh, well, hello.
Oh, oh my goddess. Oh my god. Thank you. That was, quite a trip. I just wanted to... Never mind all that. Who are all you?
Never mind that. How long have you been there?
Never mind that.
Don't know.
Never
3
mind that.
days,
You gotta
3
go
hours.
upstairs.
Never
Well,
mind all
this is
that. Are you a
all-
spy?
No, this is Maeve. I'm Hazel, but I'm not a witch, and this is Fenn. Fenn is a person that was previously alive, and
Oh, nice to
Yeah.
meet you. Hazel is not a witch.
yes, I'm
Clearly
not.
a witch.
And Maeve, and this is Fenn, who was previously alive. And yes, are you a spy by any chance? We were supposed to find a spy. It's all right if you are. We're just supposed to find one.
Even if I was what I tell you, that wouldn't make me a very good spy. No, I'm not a fucking spy. I got trapped here.
And Hume. Oh,
Yes.
all right
and
then.
human, this creature with us,
yes,
we just
Hume
picked up.
is a person. So, well, if you were a spy, you'd be a really, really bad one. But do you want to help us try to find a spy? Because
Ye-
that would win you favor with the guy that owns this castle.
Look-
I can't leave this castle until I win the bet. So you can just all go off on your own, and I'm going to sit right here for 24 hours. Goodbye. And Serendipity just kind of like turns away and sits down and pouts.
Well,
What was the bet?
yeah.
Didn't you ever
Don't
lose
need
the
to
bet?
know.
Well,
No, I don't ever lose anything.
ah.
The little clockwork creature will run up to the wall. Oh, you're on the right layer yet. Sorry about that.
Sorry, real quick. I still can't get Roll20 on my PC, but it's working on my Mac, so I'm just gonna swap over really quick. Give me 2 seconds, and then I'll stop being the problem child. I promise.
It's fine. We're in this one room. We'll have dialogue going on in Discord. So the little clockwork thing runs up next to the newcomer, and along the wall does a little flip, like parkour kind of style, and ends with its hands up in the air and like does a little spin where its legs stay in put and its body rotates 360 degrees.
What's that all about?
Oh, I remembered his name. His name was Jest. The clockwork thing.
Oh, okay.
I named him Jest.
That's right, just for Jester.
Yeah.
It just dances? Is it just dancing, or is it trying to show us something? What's it doing? Is it trying to show us a switch or something?
Maybe
What is it, boy? What is it, Jest?
Maybe it's just trying to make this poor guy feel better.
Timmy fell in the well. So, Jess, tell us. I'm gonna just take a look at the wall or whatever it's doing. I didn't understand.
Make whoever wants to make an insight roll, I guess.
Man, Roll20 does not like this castle.
It's a big map.
Mm-hmm.
It really doesn't. Can I roll an insight check, even
Yeah.
though I turned my back on the party and pouted?
Well, this insight is looking at the clockwork creature.
That's right
So it is
next to her.
directly in front of you.
Oh, right, we forgot to introduce. This is Jest. He's a buddy we found.
So
Oh my god.
you're just focused on just like ignoring the people behind you, and this little thing does a flip against the wall, ends in a gymnast finish, and you're just like, what is wrong with you?
Is it trying to go inside somewhere? Is there? I want to look. Is there a? Yeah. Is there like a opening or a switch or anything like that?
Fenn,
After it does
you're
the flip, I want to clap. I would like, good job, Jest. I'm very impressed.
you try and guess the actions of this creature, and it looks like it just wants an audience to perform for.
Oh.
It
Oh,
looks like
Jest wants an audience to perform for it.
yes.
Oh, then I'll clap.
Jest wants us to entertain it.
Entertain it, or wants to entertain us?
I think it wants to be entertained.
No, it wants to perform for an audience.
It wants to
An
entertain
audience to
us.
perform for. Yes.
Yes, we should all watch Jest and
Applaud.
ooh and ah at all the things that it does.
Hazel applauds. Good job,
Because
Jess.
it
That
is
was
a
a very good
boy.
flip.
With its hands still up in the air, it will turn its waist towards you, and with its clicking arms will clap.
Aww. Kind of talking to us.
Do a backflip.
Good job, Jess. What
in
was the bet?
place. In place,
Do
it
a-
will do a backflip.
Do a barrel roll.
Aw.
Yeah, I will keep applauding every time it does something very acrobatic.
With that insight roll, you can tell that it with each encouragement, it will like get a little bit more excited and do another more extravagant one.
Aw.
Aw. He's
You
my
could be here all
buddy.
day.
It will get down on its head and move its arms to the side and just spin around. Like its body will spin and while its head stays in place.
Everybody stop! Stop looking at Jester. Sorry, Jester, but we have some things to deal with right now. You on the floor. What was the bet?
Must I really tell you?
Yes,
Yeah, we're not gonna leave you alone.
we healed you.
We didn't heal him. We
I suppose you're
cured
right.
him of his
I guess
stuff.
fine. I may or may not have been drinking in the tavern last night. Right? Okay. Yes. No big deal. Everybody does it.
Here.
And then I was told that if I could spend a night in this castle, this lovely lass would go on a date with me. It's not been 24 hours yet. At least I don't think it has. But I want that date. So I'm not moving anywhere. Wait, was she just trying to give me the slip?
Probably.
Oh no.
Did you?
Does she live in this castle?
No. Just the tavern outside town. I'm not from here. I don't know. I was just traveling. She was cute.
What
Let
was
me
her name?
explain something to you. We're going to be in this castle for many hours from now, and I think your best chance to survive is if you stick with us.
Or I could
Otherwise,
just
you're
sit
on your
down.
own. Or you could sit down, and then that evil elf that just walked through here, you know, the one that you heard all the horrible screams as he went by? Yes, well, you're
Yes.
fair game for him.
Oh, well, I don't want that.
No, you don't.
Fine.
Wait. Hold on. How did you get in the castle?
I don't
How did you get
know. I passed
petrified?
through a fog. There was a fog, and I passed through it.
And you just showed up in the castle?
Yes.
Did you show up petrified?
No, my dear. Do petrified people walk? Of course not.
Did you petrify yourself?
Yeah,
People don't-
I have no way of doing that.
Did you
Well-
check your drink before when you were at the tavern?
She might have dosed him.
Oh,
One
I
of
mean,
those timed
really did get
petrification
played,
poisons
didn't I?
slipped into the drink.
I'm so
That is-
embarrassed.
That's all right. Why don't you come with us? We're going to find the spy, and then we're going to leave.
and you
Okay.
can go confront her about by
No. I think I've lost interest at this point. I would just like to get the fuck out of here at some point.
Yeah.
I'm with you there.
Lots of
All right.
creepy people here.
Yeah.
All right. Where next?
I'm sorry. What was your name again?
I am Serendipity. You can call me
Serendipity.
Renn for short. And
What is-
Serendipity strikes a very dramatic anime pose.
Do you want to
Like a
describe what your
Sailor
character
Moon.
looks like?
I'm
Yeah, I was gonna say,
I'm
like, what does
impressed
your
here.
character look like?
Yeah. So Serendipity is a tiefling, but he's not a normal looking tiefling. He is probably not of Asmodeus's bloodline because his skin is kind of purpley blue. He has scales, and each of his hands have 6 fingers instead of 5, and he smells vaguely of sulfur.
lovely. Another reason
Very
why
in
this girl might
tieflings.
have been
I bought it from
sharing
Sword Course Adventurer's Guide. It was worth it.
blood.
Nice.
Still got the tail though.
Is that-
It goes swishy swishy when I'm upset.
Does that mean that
Alright.
I'm no longer the stinkiest party member?
Definitely.
be.
I smell like brimstone.
Yes.
Right on.
You can't make fun of me for
Good.
being a rotting, moving corpse anymore.
Yeah. No,
The power of brimstone overpowers the smell of death, apparently.
he needs those little pine tree fresheners. We've got him hanging all over Fenn, and they don't work. Okay.
I was born
Fine.
this way.
Okay, that's good. All right. Where next, Fenn? You were leading.
All right. Don't like this hallway. I'm gonna go
All right.
down this way.
Doop to do. Following you.
How's roll 20 working for you,
For who?
Kai?
Roll 20 is still being a B.
Okay.
Ish.
You might
It's still being
need
a
to
beat.
move him for him.
Ish.
All right. Oh, those big
Map,
stairs. I
but
remember
can't
this now.
move
Do you close the doors as you
around
go
it.
through them?
Yes.
My character token just appeared though, so I think that's good.
There we go.
Cool. Okay. For this moment, I'm on the same page.
All right. So this is the room with the gargoyles, the entrance to the castle where you first met Rahadin.
I think these really big stairs to the north are the ones we did not try yet.
Yep. I
Okay.
believe that's the only staircase we have left on this
All
floor.
right. We're gonna
That we know about.
go up those then.
Yes.
All right. So as
Doo-doo-doo.
you ascend, massive stairs rise to a landing 20 feet wide by 40 feet long. Stone arches support a ceiling covered with frescoes 20 feet overhead. The frescoes depict armored knights on horseback, their finer features faded beyond recognition. Dust floats in the air here. At each end of the south wall, a staircase rises into darkness. Okay. Between the staircases are twin alcoves, each one containing a standing suit of armor covered with dark stains. Each suit of armor clutches a mace, the business end of which is shaped like a dragon's head. Words engraved on the arches above the suit of armors have been scratched out.
Investigating the first set of armor.
Okay. Make an investigation roll.
I would like to check out this set of armor as well. Okay.
You look at these pairs, this pair of suits, and notice that they look very menacing, and they have their maces clutched as if they're ready to strike.
That's it.
That's it. That's
Just
all you
the
can
suit
see
of
about this.
armor.
Do the maces look similar to the dark mace
No.
at the dead body?
The
Oh.
mace you have had skulls at the top, while this is a dragon's head at
I
the,
see.
the head of the mace.
Oh, that's cool.
Might just be decor. Well, which stairway did we try?
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Just do the first one and then come back down and do the second one?
Touch the rodent with your toe.
I bet you a gold it leads into the same hallway.
Could
Oh,
be.
that's probably. But
You're gonna
I'm gonna
do-
go this one.
All right. Well, I think we should stick together, so let's all go up this one. Up this stairway.
Okay. So you all ascend another set of stairs and come out.
I see. We have been here before, but there's the accountant. Where are the bedrooms?
And how much do you want to bet the other stair goes right here? Here's the other stair.
Mhm.
You were right. They both lead to the same spot.
Are there
What's-
supposed to be bedrooms here?
I don't know. I just know that there were bedrooms. There's
Where
another
do
tower.
these doors here go to? Where do these doors here go to?
We've been here before. That room
Okay.
is where the puppet came down on the.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Down here, and points towards this door, is where the accountant is.
Okay.
So,
we find
you want to
any-
go
are there
talk to
any-
the accountant? Ask where
Well-
the other rooms are?
Yeah. And this is okay. That's the one. You know what? Did we investigate all these walls up here to make sure we didn't miss any secret entrances or secret doors?
I
There'd
don't
be
know.
more, doesn't it? Don't you think there'd be more?
We were curious about the throne facing the wall.
Right. And so it really makes me wonder if there aren't more. We should be looking along these walls and see if there's other doors we've missed. Can we do that? Just move around
Yes.
this throne. Yeah.
You can make another investigation roll.
Ben would like to knock on this part of the wall that looks like a door.
Okay.
That is a door.
It is a door.
It looks like a door because it is one.
And I'm just gonna knock and open it and be like, hello, excuse me.
So when you knock and reach for the handle, you hear a muffled, "Come in."
Hello again.
Oh, hello. Are you all back?
Yes, I was wondering if you could explain what is up with this throne chair out here. Why is it facing the wall?
Well, that is the throne room.
And it just faces the wall?
Master Strahd has it there for purposes? I don't know. I've only seen it through the door. I've never actually examined it.
Are you not? You want to come look at it?
No, I have work to do.
I see. Would you happen to know where the bedroom hall is? Or tower?
The bedrooms, well, there are some on the, this floor. If you would, he points in a very awkward way because he's still sitting behind the desk. Kind of a curve around, like, this way. Like, curve his finger and point outside the door. If you go out there are some bedrooms there, servant quarters, and the other bedrooms, though, I don't know if you should bother the people. There are 2 floors from here, have rooms in there as well.
Servant quarters. I'm sorry. I seem to not be able to find the doors. I only found the throne room and what looked like to be another throne room. But it had 2 chairs. Overlooking... it was like a balcony?
Oh, that's the chapel. Yes, that is where the king and queen sat. May they rest in peace.
There was a king and queen before the lord?
Oh, yes. Master Strahd is a prince. Well, he's now a lord over this land. But his mother and father. They were king and queen.
How come he did not take on the title of king then?
It, well, it was very tragic.
I have time.
I don't know his personal reasons. It was not right like me to bring it up. I only know of the history books that, not here. I'll have accounting and ledgers and whatnot. The library is upstairs, but they will recount the history. But I should have you know, this castle, Castle Ravenloft, is named after his mother. It was his gift to the two of them.
Was Ravenloft her last name or first name?
Who is this person?
Just, I want to pay respects properly. I don't want to assume it's like a Mrs. Ravenloft or Queen Ravenloft.
I believe it was her last name.
Raven was her last name.
Ravenloft. No,
Oh.
sorry. It depicts the castle setting. Sorry, I'm a bit tired, but
I'm having a stroke.
I've
I
been
have
working a
to-
lot.
It's okay. I understand. Accounting must be very taxing on the brain.
Good one. I shall write that down.
Thank you. So Raven was her last name or first name.
Yes, I believe so.
And you said there was servants' quarters and bedrooms on this floor, and a library upstairs. Do you know how to get to the other tower?
Ravenovia, that was her name.
Ravenovia.
Queen Ravenovia. And King Barov. The castle was named after his mother. The land was named after his father.
Wow. That's quite the honor he's left to his
He loved them very much.
parents. What happened to him?
Time happened. It's very strange that they perished so quickly. I wasn't alive when they were, but I've only heard tales and read of the books and heard from the brides what happened.
And is that all documented in the library?
Oh, I'm sure a lot of it is, yes.
I'll have to go check it out. Is the cord still next to him?
Yes, the rope is still hanging from the ceiling right next to him.
I'm gonna say, before I, leave you and
Yes,
forget, I was curious, what is that rope for?
Oh, it is to call in case I need any assistance.
Who does it call?
No one in particular. Just a servant.
Can I do insight?
Yep.
It's a nobody, never mind that.
Pay
Yes,
no
I love
attention to the man behind the rope.
It's decoration. Ceiling ropes. It's
Um,
an 18.
So when you ask about the rope, you can kind of tell that his eyes get a little bit shifty, where it's kind of like nervousness, and you can tell that like his the pen hand is kind of like tapping a little bit. quickly on parchment that he's writing, and he is telling the truth that it summons someone, but there is something he's hiding about what their purpose is.
Something. Well, thank you. I'm sure we'll. And again, you're a very kind gentleman. I'm sorry to take up so much of your time.
You were a very
Maeve.
kind guest.
Maeve, have at him. And I'm gonna step out the door and close the door.
Maeve.
I'm gonna look.
Okay.
Yeah.
I suspected that the two of you were searching this, the room, while
Yes.
while Fenn was talking to Leif.
Yes.
Yeah, I had my face pressed up against the wall, listening. But after a while, I wandered and followed Fenn.
Okay. You grow.
And now that it's just me alone in the room with him, I'm gonna look awkwardly at him and then say, bye.
He looks very hopeful at you, just like a guest in the home. And as you are awkwardly standing there, he will just like, oh, farewell, and he will turn back to his paper.
What a nice
Poor-
guy.
Poor lonely man.
Yeah, do you think we should leave Jest with him for a little while, just to keep him, have company?
Do you think we should surprise pull the rope so that whoever is summoned can keep him company? Yeah, I think he needs it.
Maybe it drops balloons from the ceiling too.
I wanted to know why he never leaves that room.
Probably doesn't want to. Have you seen the rest of this place?
You
Terrifying.
never did you ask him if you?
He always says he has a lot of work.
He does, yeah.
And like it kind of gets a sense that like he's lived more than a human lifetime. I mean, just reading between the lines, listening between the lines, on how he talked the last time we talked to him. Like he's a was it that vampire thing where it's like they don't turn you into another vampire, but you're not a zombie, like you still have intelligence and stuff.
A
Charmed?
thrall.
Yeah, thrall.
Thrall.
Or charmed. But thralls, like they have that long lifespan.
Yes.
I get the impression that he's that. Just Althea knowledge.
So I take it I didn't find anything when I was searching.
I needed to get back to that.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
with an investigation of 15, you did find something. The wall that the throne is facing has a very small seam around it. It's like 7 feet tall and about 3 feet wide. It's just a seam going along the stone.
I'm gonna investigate that and see if I can push on it or figure out a way to make it open or.
Make an athletics. You press on it and you like feel very, very slightly that it starts to move forward, but you can get it moved only about like an eighth of an inch before it doesn't move any further.
Okay. I'm gonna.
So it feels
go
like
over-
progress, but it doesn't completely
Yeah,
open.
I can tell. I just need somebody stronger than me to try to move it. Okay. I'm gonna move over to the rest of the group and announce that I think I see an opening in front of that where the drone is, showing. I'm gonna go ahead and peek in on the. I'm gonna tell them about that, and then I'm gonna peek in on the on the guy.
I'm gonna tell Hazel and the rest of the party like the conversation in case they didn't hear it.
Okay.
Of so castle named after Mr. S's mother, Queen Ravenovia, and land named after his father, King
He's not-
Barov.
Sure, taking
Both deceased.
parents' place. I'm gonna peek in on and say hi to the librarian or the.
Hey, ask him if he ever leaves the room.
I'm going to because I'm very curious about that.
Ask him if you can pull the cord.
Can I go ahead and do a perception check on him?
On him?
Yeah, like investigation or perception or something, just to give a good go back and look at him real closely.
Okay. Well, since
Or
you're
would it be
looking
insight?
like really in depth on him, I'll have it be an investigation.
Okay.
All right. So you're looking around. You see that most of the books, papers that litter the floor are pretty much everywhere except for in front of the doors and underneath his wooden chair. You look at this chair. He's like happily staring at you and asking, "Can I help you?" While you are peering up and down, you notice that the chair looks like it hasn't moved much. You can see that there are tiny like indentations where the chair has just been sat on for so long. And it seems like the chair is kind of warped a little bit, so it's I guess I'll draw something. So the chair kind of looks like it's oops, that's too much. It's warped in a little bit, like it's been sat on for so long, it's just indented on itself.
Into the thing.
And
Is
as
he-
you're peering
Yeah.
around, you notice that there's there's also a chain coming from underneath the desk going to the chair.
I'm just gonna get close to him and kind of whisper really quietly. Actually, no. I'm gonna get a piece of paper and I'm gonna write a note to him and put it in front of him. It's gonna say, "You appear to be a prisoner."
Fenn, make an athletics while you're waiting.
Okay.
Okay, so you take one of the blank pages, or possibly just scattered with numbers and words all over it, and in a margin you write, is it a statement or a question?
I will say, "Are you a prisoner?" Question. I can help.
And you pass
Nod
it to him.
if or help. Nod if you want help.
It takes it and say, no, I work for Master Strahd. I enjoy my work. I was making very little, and I could barely keep myself in, out of poverty when I worked down in Vallaki. But he took me in and gave me a home, took care of me and fed me. No, I enjoy my work.
Why this then? And I point to the chain.
He looks down at the chain. It's as if like he remembers something. He's like, oh, that is strange. And he pulls up a pant leg, and you notice that the chain is connected to a shackle that is on his left leg. I'm not sure. I thought I
Said he was hired and he gets paid really well.
Well, I enjoy my work. I don't know why I would be chained to a desk. Maybe it's a metaphor. Just married to the job in a sense.
Sweet man, you've been charmed, and sometimes you might forget that you are a prisoner, but you are a prisoner. And that's why you're chained.
Fenn, while this is all happening, you, with all your might, you push, and the stone wall sinks in about an inch, and dust falls from the wall to the ground. And as it is pushed in slightly, it then automatically opens to reveal.
I'll go back out. I'll leave the man, and I'm going to go out and tell the rest of the party what I found out with him. I'll tell the rest of the party what I found out. He's chained to that desk. He hasn't moved from that chair in a very, very, very long time. The poor man is literally shackled to that desk. He is a prisoner. He just doesn't know it.
That
there's-
sucks.
If there's any way that we can heal his mind or release him, it would be a good thing to do.
Maybe on our way out, we'll see if we can swing by.
That's what it seems to be with this group.
Add it to the to-do list.
On our
Well, he
way
could be
out,
an ally. He
on
could
our
be
way
an
out of
ally. I don't know how
Barovia,
much-
we'll check on the
all the things
the
we can check out.
church. On our way out
We
of the
might-
castle.
He might prove to be a good ally, but all right.
A tax man, a good ally. He can do our taxes.
As
Exactly.
Well,
as
he-
you left the room, he'll like reach out to you and be like, "But I don't understand. What is happening? Why is this?"
Did anybody got any bolt cutters? Could cut the
I-
chain off.
I have a
Hacksaw?
crowbar.
Wonder if the crowbar would pry the chain apart to let the man go. Maybe he could just escape. I don't have anything that would get him out of there.
Use the crowbar. Use the crowbar.
You want to try your crowbar, Maeve?
Hume, get over here.
Yeah, Hume.
What?
Can you help try to release this guy?
I hand him the crowbar.
Okay. Hello again. I am so confused.
Our old man.
I know
Fine,
what
man.
I know what I was in my past life. I was it was only like his if it was yesterday I was just a poor accountant in Valaki. But I am here. I'm enjoying my life. I am happy.
Don't seem that happy. I'll tell you what. We'll see if we can release you from your chain, and you can stay if you wish to. But if you choose to leave, then you still can. Would that be all right?
I don't know. I didn't know there was a chain there. I thought how is that possible? I've left my room. I've left this room to go sleep and eat. But I don't remember any chain.
Do we know how to cure a thrall?
I don't. I don't
Is
have
being
any
a thrall
anti-magic.
considered a disease?
Is it a disease or poison?
Yes, it's a disease. or
Well,
poison.
because is vampirism a disease?
I wouldn't
If
think
he-
so.
If he stops being a thrall, is he going to die of old age?
Yes. It's usually how it goes. They crumble up into dust.
Maybe we should just kill him and put him out of his misery.
Wow.
Oh.
So I do have a spell called Protection from Evil and Good, and it does say the target can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by fae, fiends, or the undead.
But he's a tax man. He doesn't have any good in him.
Wow.
Wow, Fenn. Wow.
Excuse me?
He's an accountant.
Taxation is theft.
Oh no. I didn't know I was traveling with a what do they call those guys?
Libertarian?
Yeah, that's it.
Rats.
Oh, if the target is already charmed, frightened, or possessed by such a creature, the target has an advantage on any new saving throw against the relevant effect.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Yeah, try it.
All right. I will cast protection from evil on this man.
Okay. It is one action. It's touch. Concentration for 10 minutes. With the crowbar, Hume will try to like pry the links apart and do all that. Try and just make a broken link, so he won't get the shackle off, but he will take it off from the rest of the desk.
Okay,
With
so he's
25,
released.
he easily snaps it so that the chain breaks.
Okay.
And you reach out and place your hand on this very confused elderly man's shoulder as Hume is prying the links apart.
Yeah.
He will say, "Oh, wait, what is it?" Protection. Okay, so you do so, and he gets like just wide-eyed, and he says, "Oh, what is that? That is pain. Oh."
I told you we should have killed him.
Puts his hand on the desk and pulls himself up from the warped chair, and in doing so he just like grabs the rope to steady himself, and he pulls on it to pull himself up. And he says, "What did you do to me?"
Trying to help you.
And
Did they leave the door open? It looks like they left the door open.
they left the door open. Yes.
Okay. Fenn just hearing kind of like general
Screaming from an
noise.
old man.
Yeah, I'm just gonna yell. Everything okay in there?
Well, we tried to release this Mr. Leipzig from his bondage, and he's not taking it well. Please settle down, Mr. Leipzig. We just freed you. That's all. You should be all right. No.
The pain all over my body. What did you do to me?
Can we heal him? Do you need healing? Does anybody have any healing?
Fenn will place his hand on the other
Hume.
shoulder. Yeah, Hume, sorry.
Fenn has no healing to give right now.
He is a little bit.
Got a little bit, but it's like not much.
And he will like heal for because he's has no idea what's going on, and the only reason he's doing this is because Hazel called out for healing. So he's just gonna like lay a hand on and heal for like 2 or 3 points. I'll say 3.
Is that better?
And no.
Oh.
This lasts for 10 minutes?
Yes.
Oh god.
And Hazel, I want you to make a
morality check.
Make a perception.
Okay. What do I perceive?
Fenn, you ran into the
Yeah, I
room?
entered the room when they were like, no! Things tried freeing him, and he's not handling it. So I came
Okay.
into the
So you ran into the room. I want you to make a perception as well.
Okay. You guys doing a buddy Leif here. Poor Leif.
Um,
Ugh.
Renn is just playing with the clockwork person outside.
They're
Just
both
having a
entertaining
grand old
each other.
time.
Oh no, we have a Renn and a Fenn.
We have a Renn and a Fenn. Fenn.
Ren Fair. So, you're like looking at this old man. It looks like he's in great pain, but there's nothing on him that you can see. It just looks like he's in agony. His one hand is on the rope, one hand is on the desk. Hume's got one hand on his left shoulder that has the rope in hand, and he's just like head down, struggling to like stand, and Fenn, in front of you, you see a some papers on the floor kind of swish to your left towards Hazel, and Hazel, you are just like watching this person, and you feel a wisp of air coming from the southern direction. And as you kind of like turn to look at whatever that caused it, you feel a massive slam against you as you are hit by something that you cannot see. You take 13 bludgeoning damage, and I'll have everyone roll for initiative.
What did you do? What did you do to Leif?
I helped him.
You obviously didn't. He doesn't look like he's being helped. He looks like he's being tortured.
He was a prisoner. We
And
cut
you
his
decided
chains,
to torture him.
And I
What did you
removed-
cast? What did you do?
I cast protection from evil on him.
But what if he is evil?
Well, it also protects from good, so it's evil or good. No, wait a
You
minute.
have to
let me see.
pick one.
No, you
How
don't.
that spell works. Oh, you
No,
don't?
no.
It
No,
does
it-
both, either or?
Yep.
Or both?
Evil.
It's celestial,
Evil and good.
Like fiend, celestial, infernal, yeah, everything.
Yeah.
Ah, so it just covers everything.
Yeah. I think he was under some sort of a spell, and I think we broke the spell, but now he's suffering all the psychic damage that was set aside while he was under the. That's just what I'm thinking.
Or if he's like hundreds of years old, he's
Maybe.
now
Dying.
aging and dying. Yes.
His
Oh.
organs are shutting down.
Oh,
He's going
poor
into
man.
cardiac arrest,
Oh yes, poor man.
having a seizure.
Can you imagine? Oh my.
What a way to die. And this is you who did this.
Before we start, I'll have everyone make a quick insight check.
Okay. I
It's-
got hit by something. Be careful, folks. Don't come in here because I got hit by something. What did I
It's-
get hit by?
Ooh, wow. This is different than Fenn's first. This is just judging the behavior of what is Leif doing right now.
Mhm.
Okay. So, with this, Maeve and Fenn, you have, like, you're just mad at Hazel for causing this poor old man pain. It looks like just kind of a "what did you do" kind of thing. This old man was just minding his own business, and then Hazel came in. And then
Tucker knows in where it
With
didn't
a
belong.
smile, he's like,
it's
"Oh,
a talent I
company,
have."
hello."
Hazel,
And you're
you
like, "You have a problem. I'm gonna help you, even though you didn't ask for it."
Mm-hmm. That's it.
Hazel, you know this the nature of the spell. You've practiced it, and you've put it in your spell book and all that fun stuff. And you know that it wouldn't do this this is like
Mhm.
this isn't a damaging spell. It's not any kind of like um uh wither or decay or anything like that. So this is really weird, and you deduce that maybe this person wasn't a humanoid. Maybe this person falls under one of the categories that you protected them from.
Oh dearie me.
So it's not going to cause him any physical pain, but he is technically protected from himself.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. He
Oh my goodness.
protection from
I
evil,
think
and he
I
is
think
evil.
he himself was some sort of undead. And he didn't know, and I've just, oh dear, I don't think I can take it back either.
You can end concentration on your turn.
Okay, I
Um,
will. Okay, when it comes to my turn.
yes, Fenn, you up first.
Does she tell us that like I can stop this if I just stop focusing, or am I gonna? Am I
On my
do
turn, I
something
can
in
say
here?
that.
Oh,
On my
okay.
turn, I don't think I can say it yet.
You, Fenn, right now you can ask Hazel, and you can have a really quick back and forth, talking about what is happening. But Fenn, you also saw the papers, like the little bit of wind that blew in front of yourself, and you noticed that Hazel did get hit by something. You just can't see it.
Okay. There's no shadow or anything.
There's no shadow.
I'm gonna hit the thing that was in front of Hazel. I'm assuming like this spot right here. My flaming sword's already flaming, so I'm just gonna try and swing in that location.
Directly in front of you.
Oh.
Okay.
Wait, in front of me?
Yes.
It
so,
wasn't in front of Hazel.
and that's Maeve. Hazel's
Oh,
over here.
sorry, excuse me. Yeah, Maeve.
So
Yeah, I was gonna try and swing for here, but if it attacked from here, I saw the windy stuff.
it was the wind was in this direction. So it went towards Hazel, and then she retched in pain.
So yeah, I'll just hit right here in front of me.
Okay. Make a swing with disadvantage.
Disadvantage, sorry. Mother.
Okay. So your sword is still active. So that is a hit. Alright. 12 damage right off the start.
I love being a paladin. Why do I have disadvantage? Is it because I can't see
Because you
it?
can't see it.
Okay, I'm just gonna leave it on then. Being a paladin is great.
Anything else on your turn?
Let's see here. Oh, that's an action. Okay, I can't do anything for that bonus action. So nope, that's it. End my turn. I was looking at divine sense, but that is an action, not
okay.
a bonus action.
Maeve, it is your turn.
Gonna try something. The mirror that we found from behind the church. I mean, the organ.
Mm-hmm.
If I look through it at Hazel, I'm trying to see if I can see the invisible creature.
Okay. Make a perception. In the broken mirror that you hold up, you can't see anything other than pieces of Hazel and the bookcase behind her.
Okay, do I still have an action or?
Yes, you saw Fenn slash in the air, and it looked like when he was moving his sword through the location in front of him, it moved slightly slower, and then when he exited that area, it moved his sword out. So he felt something was there, and you saw that something might be there.
The air is thicker there.
I'm going to stab it in, hopefully its back with my dagger.
That is not a hit.
Do I get disadvantage on... Oh, he's invisible, right. I try again with my other dagger that just magically appears in my hand.
So... Okay. That is not a hit. But if you were to flank, you would not have disadvantage anymore. Because flanking gives
Like if I
advantage.
Stood on the table?
Or move to where opposite Hazel.
Right there. We have you surrounded. You can't get up on table.
Am I allowed to say that I did that before I attacked?
That's fine. This is a difficult fight, so I'll say it's alright. So the first one does hit, the second one does not.
Sneak attack on the first one.
Okay. So you stab into the air. You're not
sorry.
really sure what's going on. There are papers like moving on the floor, swirling around, but there's nothing there that you can see. And you stab forward, and you kind of feel like something is there, but you aren't really sure. And you pull your dagger out, deal that 10 damage, swing with your offhand, and you have no idea what you're going for, so you just miss wide. That's some sprint you're gonna do.
No, I was playing a game. Sorry.
D&D.
Trying to.
Roll
Yeah,
20
just,
snake.
Yeah. Trying to cover all the spots without getting trapped.
That's it for me.
Okay. So, the papers in front of Maeve and Fenn are... You could see them swirl around as this whatever thing is like making a mini tornado in here. And... Fenn, you feel something hit your armor in front of you. You take 6 bludgeoning damage. And
Wow, it beat a 19?
yes, it did.
Oh my gosh, how much bludgeoning damage?
6.
Ugh.
It actually rolled 23 twice.
Goodness.
And it will whirl around, and Maeve, you take 13 bludgeoning as you also get hit by something in front of you. And we'll go to Hazel.
Okay. I think... Well, first I'm going to stop my concentration on the spell. Because if I perceived that it was actually hurting the poor Mr. Leif. I've got this thing called Thunder Wave, but creature takes damage... But said if it's a 15-foot cube, and I'm looking here, and it looks like a 15-foot cube is definitely going to get all of my allies as well, and I don't want to do that. So I will do something uncharacteristic and run away from getting hurt. He pushed me back hard, and I can't see anything. Can I get past this guy? Can I get around his chair and go this way?
You can disengage as an action and move away without getting an opportunity attack.
Okay.
To get away from there.
Yeah,
but
I'm
if
gonna
you
do that as my action.
Okay. But yes, he won't stop you. As you end your concentration on this spell, he lets go of the rope and collapses on the desk and then slumps back into the chair. His arms, he's just breathing very heavily.
Poor man. I'm so sorry, Leif. And I'll just move back to this corner here, behind Hume.
Okay. Do you have any bonus actions?
I don't know if I have bonus action. Where do I see that at? Bonus
Uh,
actions, like
spells, or I think right now all you can do is if you have a bonus action for a spell.
oh, I could do a spell. You're saying if I had a
If it costs a
um.
bonus action, yes.
Okay. I don't know. I don't know. I'll
Okay.
just no. Okay, I don't know.
You just book it out of whatever's
I
trying to
just
hit
look
you.
at him. Yeah, yeah. He took. I took a lot of damage from that thing. And I can't see it, so I don't know if I can hit it with anything.
All right, so Hume will dash forward. Well, not dash, but run quickly forward and up to here, and like he saw that people were stabbing it at the air, and he's just kind of wondering what's going on.
It's an invisible pinata. Beat it up.
And he will swing his flail at that.
Nice.
Okay, and that's his turn. Fenn.
I would like to cast Divine Sense.
Ah. Ooh.
Okay. So you recognize that there is a undead where Leif is. But
the undead.
Does it go through walls and whatnot?
Within 60 feet of you, that is not behind total cover.
Okay. So yeah, just an undead is sitting at the desk.
Okay. You know the type of anything whose presence you sense, but not its identity. Very specific example. You also detect the presence of any place or object that has been consecrated or desecrated, as with the Hollow spell. Is there anything, any place that is desecrated in this room? Like any glowy red spots or
No,
shiny yellow spots?
You don't really sense that in this area.
Okay. That was my action. And I believe that's all I can do. I don't have a bonus action that I could do.
You can cast a smite and use it on your next turn, if you'd like.
Let's see, that's in my features, right? Smite.
It's in spells. Do you have any smites?
No. I have no smites.
Oh, you should add those to
I
your
only
book
have-
so you can prepare them.
I didn't know I got smites.
Paladins can prepare from an entire list of paladin spells.
Yeah, I thought I got them all, though.
Okay.
Thing. Okay.
We'll worry about it later.
Yeah, because I have Divine Smite as in my features, feats and traits thingy. But it's an action.
What about
Or-
Hunter's Mark? Is that a bonus action?
Smite. I cast spell spot to deal radiant damage to the target. In addition to the weapon's damage, the extra damage is 2d8 for this level. I guess I'll. It doesn't specify. Divine Smite? Is that what you're thinking of?
No, paladins, like, the whole joke about paladins is they only cast the spell Smite. There's Thunderous Smite and Wrathful Smite. You just need to add them to your list that you can see.
I see. I didn't know I got those smites, because I knew that the other paladin classes got smites. Hunter's Mark is not a smite.
No, but
It
it's a
is
bonus
bonus
action.
action. Yeah. But I only have one spell slot remaining.
Okay.
And I'd like to save that for healing, just in case.
Okay.
So that's the end of my turn.
All right. Maeve.
I will just try and stab at this area that everybody seems to be stabbing at.
You stab at the air, miss, but your offhand definitely hits with a crit. For do you want to roll D100 as well?
Mm.
Oh, wow, that's a really good one. Okay. So you, just like slashing around randomly in front of you. You aren't really sure where you'd hit it, and you manage to smack it. And the air stops moving for just a moment.
That's my turn.
Okay. Okay, and like I said, the creature stops, or the wind, the papers around you stop moving, and we'll go to Hazel.
Can I use my wand? Can I use my magic missile wand without it taking one of my spell slots?
Yes, that is.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm going to
wands
use
don't,
my.
wands don't take spell slots.
Okay.
It just takes charges. You have
This
to keep
whole
track of those
time, I didn't
charges.
know that, and I've been taking away a spell slot every time I used my wand.
Okay.
So
But-
I'm going to use my wand then, and it. Now, it does. Based on my thing, it does how many? 2 or 3?
3 for one charge and 1 additional one for another charge.
Okay, I'm going to use 1 charge of my wand and hit 3 times. So, wait, it's just 1, 2, 3 on the air between, right there, where I just saw Maeve stab.
You let out these darts that of power, and they go into just the air in front of everyone, and they kind of disappear once they hit to here.
Okay.
It looked like they go through, but they just stop here. Anything else?
I don't. Now, when it says bonus action, does that mean I could cast mage armor on myself? It does take 1 action, but I don't know if I want to.
It has to say bonus action.
Okay, I don't see anything that I can do as a bonus action. Okay.
Okay. All right. Hume will I guess put away his shield and reach out with his free hand and cast. Oh wait. Yes, okay. Cast this spell. Oh. Well then. That does not hit.
Ooh.
You will reach out and just grasp air in front of him, unsure of what to grab. Fenn.
Do I still have disadvantage? I'm not blinking.
Right now, at this turn, you do not have disadvantage. It's normal.
Is the thing not there? Like, is there? Mm. He stopped holding the cord, right?
You stopped holding the
Can I?
cord, but did your last attack hit?
I didn't attack.
Oh
I
right.
did the divine sense.
You saw that he let go of the cord and slumped down. The air was still moving around in the spot, and then after Maeve slashed the air with her dagger, it stopped moving.
The air stopped.
This air stopped moving around. Yes. But then Hazel shot her darts, her magic darts, and they stopped in that spot in front of you.
I guess I'm gonna try moving through this space and jump onto the table.
Grab the higher ground.
Yes, and see if I get attacked.
Okay. You move through it. I want you to make an athletics roll with advantage. Or acrobatics. To jump onto the table. Alright. So you run forward and put one leg up with ease and lift yourself onto the desk.
Did I get hit?
Nope.
I would like to run and pull cord.
Okay.
What? No!
So you run up and pull the cord.
I want to try and pull the cord off or down.
Okay, make another athletics with not advantage, just normal.
Just normal. Oh no! That's an 8.
Oh man.
I mean, that was a 3 plus 5, so that's an 8.
Okay. So you run up and pull on the cord. You do your best to avoid Leif, who is still slumped over on the desk, but you manage to pull it, and it just feels like it's stuck. And you just pull with all your might, and nothing happens.
Nothing happens. I can't pull it.
You pull it, but it doesn't detach from the ceiling.
Oh, I get you. I'm gonna just keep holding on to it. Keep pulling down on it. And I guess it'll be the end of my turn?
Yes, you've done quite a few actions.
Yes, I got 2 actions. And I moved.
Not 2 actions, but just 2 smaller actions. So.
Oh, okay.
And
But yeah,
Maeve.
that's the end of my turn.
I'm going to continue to stab the air in front of me.
All right. So the second one hits. For 10 damage. Anything else?
No.
Okay. You see Fenn just book it in front of you, running through the air. That you pull back to stab, and then wait for a moment for him to pass, and then you start stabbing again. And he runs up and he pulls the cord once more, and the air starts to move in front of you again, and it starts swirling around, and Maeve, what's your AC? Okay. So you feel air like move really quickly, right next to your head, and your hair kind of flutters with the wind as it goes, and then you see in front of you, Hume with his flail out and his arm extended. It looks like he gets hit in the chest, and he feel it pushed back a little bit, and he's kind of wondering what's going on. Um, and then Fenn, what is your AC?
19.
Okay. So you feel. Actually, I'll have you make a perception roll. Real quick.
Okay. That's a 14.
Okay. So you pull on the string, and when you do so, you see in front of you some papers on the floor start to swirl and rise as you see a massive gush of wind come up in front of you. You're just like surprised by it, and then you get smacked in the face, and you take 7 bludgeoning.
How's Leif doing?
He's slumped over, but he's trying to raise his head and look at everyone. Maeve, it is your turn.
Again so soon?
Oh, sorry, not Maeve, Hazel. Hit
I'm gonna
Maeve and
say-
Hazel and Fenn and
Yeah.
Hume confused.
I'm gonna call out to Fenn. Please don't pull that thing anymore. You're bringing more creatures.
Okay.
Let's see. I am running out of all my spells and wands and everything. So it's still coming from here, right? The attacker is still coming from there, from that square.
Yes, you saw Hume like you did get hit by
Okay.
a thing. Just
Okay.
a blast of air.
I am going to step to here just so I don't hit anybody if I can help it, and I'm going to cast Firebolt at the square.
All right, you have disadvantage, so roll once more.
Okay. With disadvantage?
No, just once, because you
Oh.
already rolled once with a 23.
Okay.
Okay. So you blast fire from your hand out, and it manages to stop in the area, in the air, in front of Hume and Maeve.
Okay.
Can you roll for damage?
All right. 4.
All right. Anything else?
Nothing's on fire though. Whatever it is. Oh, I see. You put them on there. Okay.
No,
Whatever
that's
it is.
me. I did that.
Okay. Whatever it is, isn't like on fire. Okay.
You just see the fire hit the air and kind of like spread out as if it struck something, but nothing became visible.
Do I have time to move at the end of my thing?
Yes.
Get out of this. Get out of here. Get there.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna move back behind the guy. I just don't want to be hit reason.
All right.
Oh.
Hume will make a check. See if he's smart enough to say this. Yeah, he
Let
will
go of the
turn.
cord.
He will turn to Leif and say, "Well, we're very sorry about all this. We just wanted to help. Is there any way you can stop this? Please, we just want to talk." And Leif will just like have his head lolling over, and he's just like looking over at Hume. He says, I might be able to do something. With that, Hume will re-equip his shield, since he just got hit, and throw his flail again. Which, that's a really good hit. Alright, Fenn.
I'm gonna let go of the cord.
Okay.
And there was one in front of me, you said, like the swirly wind?
Yes.
Right here? Does it go away as soon as I let go of the cord?
No.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna flame tongue attack it. Oh, I
Yay.
have disadvantage on, don't I?
Uh-huh.
One more.
That's still good.
Okay.
You sweep in the air and feel as if something is being pulled through.
Ooh.
Or
15 damage. Well, 7 slashing. 2, I assume, also slashing.
yes.
So 9 total slashing and 6 fire.
Yes. Anything else?
I think that is all I will do for now.
Okay. Maeve.
I will ask Leif if there's anything I can do to help him help us.
I want you to make a persuasion roll. Fortunately, you still have disadvantage. So,
Yeah.
you call out to him amongst the wind that's swirling in the room, and he just raises his head, turns it from Hume to you, and says, I'm not sure what should be done. I don't know if this has happened before.
You said you thought you could do something.
I might be able to, but I'm not sure.
Just do it.
We believe in you, Leif. You can do it.
He just needs the power of friendship,
Yeah.
because he doesn't have any friends.
Spell.
And then it will stab.
Yes, for 11.
And if I have a bonus action, I'll stab again.
You do. Talking is generally a free action.
Oh no.
But roll a d100.
Whoops.
Make a dexterity saving throw. Okay. So you feel the winds in front of you, the air kind of drag with your dagger going through it. You pull it out, and when you do so, you kind of like get your balance knocked off. So you like pull out, and the wind swirls around you, and you reach to stab with your other dagger, and manage to catch yourself before you fall to the ground. All right. Oh wow. As you catch yourself, Maeve, before you fall, you feel like the wind in front of you kind of swirled to where you were before you fell, and maybe that sort of gave you some sort of extra dodging ability to get out of the ways. The wind goes above you and misses you. And Hume, now with his shield up, you see that something is hitting his shield, pushing it back, but he doesn't seem to take any more damage. Fenn, your AC is what?
19?
Okay. So you're slashing at the air, you feel like you're doing some damage with the drag on your weapon as you feel 2 hits hit you. First one hits your chest, you take 9. The second one hits your face, and I want you to make a con save.
Okay. $18.
Okay. So you took 9 from the chest, and you feel another hit your face. You take an additional 18 damage from that.
Holy
That
cow.
downs me.
Okay.
Oh,
I was gonna say with that con save, you successfully weren't like dizzied by a blow to the head, but you fall to the desk.
He can't be killed again, can he?
I don't know.
How do you kill that which has no life? All right, Hazel, you're up.
cannot die. I'm going to. I don't have any. Oh, I have a. I don't think I have any health potions left. I do not have any health potions left. Okay. I'm going to try to persuade Leif again. I'm going to try to persuade him to call off these creatures.
Okay.
So persuasion.
Yes.
See if I go get anywhere. Ah!
You do have inspiration though.
Oh, I do. I want to use my inspiration.
Okay.
Is that how you do it? Okay.
Yeah, it's a 1 reroll.
So I get to 1 reroll. Woohoo!
Okay. So what do you say to Leif?
Oh, Leif, please, unless you want a lot of dead people littering your lovely study, could you please call off these creatures that have come when you pulled the handle accidentally?
Yes, my work. I need to get back to work. I am no longer in need of aid. And when he does so, the wind kind of swirls up, and the papers inside of it fall to the ground.
Whew. Thank you, Leif. Thank you so much. I'm sorry I damaged you. I did not mean to.
I am very confused about what happened. But
Well, you do.
I think that you had good intentions.
I did. Thank you for understanding.
Hume will run over here and give you 4... No, he'll do the total 12 healing. Plus an additional 4 from his healing hands. So that's all his healing, his free healing that he can do.
Okay.
That's a total of 16?
Yes.
Yay.
What happened? What did I miss? Where'd they go?
Well, the one that you called has been released by Mr. Leif here. Thank you, Mr. Leif.
I was trying to...
Just
Leipzig.
don't touch me again, please.
I will not, sir. Thank you.
Supposed to ask.
If you ever do want to leave this room, you may, but it's up to you.
Hazel quickly exits the room.
And Hazel books it.
Exit, stage left.
Exit, stage left.
All right, bye.
Find a place to rest. I wonder if there's any way to rest while we're here.
Sorry about that. I expect it to be
Never
like the
mind.
death house. We don't need to rest. Yeah, just
You know, the guy that was playing Serendipity, he could have still played, couldn't he have? Like rolled, you know.
Internet went out completely.
Oh, his internet completely went out. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Poor guy. That sucks.
So he
I'm
was playing with Piddlewick. Sorry. Oh my gosh. The name is right there, but Jest. My bad.
Oh, his name is Piddlewick?
No.
Who?
Piddlewick,
Fine
really?
with the name Jest.
Well, you never asked him
Uh,
the creature its name, so
Yeah, but I assumed he
How
could
could it tell
talk.
us?
How could he tell us?
Maybe he could.
people can communicate without talking.
He could write it down.
He writes
Anyway, Jest was out here making like little flips and stuff, distracting.
You think it'd be safe for us to rest for a few hours and try to recover a little bit?
Are you asking Jest?
Last jest. Anybody.
Hey, Jest, can we rest?
Just
Would
to
it
rest.
be best to rest? Jest?
Is there a nest for us to rest?
To rest it. Just.
Get your breast off your chest. Yeah. Anyway, but you opened this thing down here. Oh, look, you got it open.
I did, yes.
Sorry. For
I'm
the-
just gonna ask Leif for you want me to cut that rope? Do you need that? It's
Please
kind of dangerous.
don't touch it anymore.
Are they going to attack you?
Like I said,
They come to.
whenever I
own, but
need
not attack.
aid, I will pull that. rope.
Yes. Who
What
needs
are they?
aid?
Mr. Master Strahd tells me that they are my protectors. Whenever it is
spirits?
pulled, they will protect me.
Interesting. So, real quick, before I go, you are undead, in case you didn't know that. You are
Roll-
not alive.
Roll insight.
Like, is this something he wants to hear?
I would want to know if I was an undead.
Well, you are, and it's sort of obvious when you just look down at your arm.
Well, I didn't know that. Insight, you said?
Yes.
Oh, I gave myself advantage, but ignore that. Just take the first number, which is a 3.
So he's doing his best to have a smile after he was just assaulted with magic. And as you tell him this information, he just stares at you. He's got the corner of his mouth are slightly up, but he's just staring into your face.
Yes, I am also undead.
He would like you to leave your office now.
I just thought you'd want to know, in case you didn't know.
Continues to stare.
You're those awkward people, aren't you? Does he?
I'm going to give him... What am I going to give him? I'm going to give him the small mirror that I took from that room. That room of mirrors.
Okay.
I'm just going to place it on
mirrors.
his desk.
Oh,
And say, it's always good to know what you look like and what you are.
oh, jeez.
Also, remember all the
Uh,
mirrors in that room were broken. They were
Mhm.
smashed in.
So this is like a
Shattered mirror, yes.
Yeah, it's a piece of a mirror. A small mirror from mirror storage? What did I write? I don't know what I wrote. Anyways, and I'm like, again, sorry about that. That sucked. We'll leave you be. You have stuff to do.
As you move away, you can see him staring at the spot that you were, but not making any move.
I wish I had like food and drink, but Fenn doesn't carry any of that. to like give him, I don't know. But he's undead, so he wouldn't need it either. I'm just gonna nod and again, terribly sorry for disturbing you. Good day. That was a shit show.
In the room, you can still see him staring at the spot that you were.
I am going to come to Jest. And I'm going to say, hey, Jest, would you be interested in entertaining the gentleman in that room for a while? Just try and cheer him up a little bit. He's gone through a lot these last 5 minutes. 10 minutes? How long had it been?
Uh,
The spell lasted for 10 minutes.
right, but combat was like only a few rounds. I don't think it even was a minute.
So it was not even a minute.
Yeah.
Like 30 seconds. He's had a rough 30 seconds. I don't know if you want to continue following us, or if you'd like to hang out with him for a little bit. We'll come back and pick you up.
The clockwork creature will lean over, look past you with its little gears clicking, and look back up at you and nod its head. Then just like scooch over there. And through the doorway, you see it like jump off of the wall and push itself and land on the desk with a tumble, and like have that pose again with its arms up, looking at Leif. Leif from the doorway just is looking at the wall from where you were, just like straight ahead.
He'll cheer up. Jess will take care of him. I trust Jess.
Okay.
Let's walk through this hole in the wall.
Okay. Hope we could find a safe place to rest.
I don't think that is an option. There's a time limit, right?
Rahadin said, "Hurry up."
Okay. Well, maybe not.
Okay, we
Resting
got
overnight might be a thing you do then.
stairwell over here.
That looks like it goes up.
You see another narrow corridor with cobwebs filling the wall.
Hey, this looks familiar.
Wait, is this?
Never mind. I thought this met up with the mirror room.
Oh, it does seem
Um,
like that. Though.
You see that this room is a
Oh.
high dome ceiling that caps a 30-foot wide octagonal room. Frescoes faded with age adorn the ceilings, but their images are impossible to make out. Tall, thin arrow slits look out over the courtyard.
Okay.
Look in the rafters.
More friends.
More friends. It's Batman.
Okay. And then this way?
It's an empty room.
You see, this is
Oh.
another like archery post, where the castle courtyard
Ah.
is visible through the arrow slits in the walls.
All right. Murder holes, they called them, I think. No, that was over the top. That would be you'd be shooting down on top of people. Okay. Don't see anything interesting. Well, there's stairs, guys.
Are they going up or down?
Both. The northern part here is going down. The eastern part is going up.
Go
I
up.
choose up.
Let's check out up.
Okay. Everyone group together so I can move you to the next map.
Okay.
Poor Leif.
I know.
You really, really messed that one up. Could have been an ally.
An undead ally. But
Whoops.
I don't think even if we'd released him, he would have come along with us. He might still be an ally. You never know. All right, here we are. I don't think we've seen any of this before. Which way, guys? Straight ahead?
Huh.
South or...
Alright, so... you emerge outside. You stand on a 10-foot wide walkway that encircles the keep. The drizzle of rain continues, punctuated by the occasional clap of thunder or stroke of lightning. Far below these parapets are shining wet cobblestones of the courtyard.
Oh. So if we were to just follow along this, it would go all the way around the keep?
This way.
Bro, this way. Is this the way we... Wait, what's this way to?
One moment while I look that up, because it's a really weird outcrop.
It is. It's strange.
Oh, strange.
You see in front of you that it leads to the outer wall of the keep.
Is there a lady standing there?
There is no one with you up there.
Oh, there's some... Is this a ladder? Where's this go?
Looks like they're doing construction.
Oh, it's a ladder.
Yes, but it's got the dotted lines around it.
I don't know why the dotted lines are there. There's so much... It's attached to the
Mysterious
map. I
dotted
can't move it
lines.
to a different layer. Okay. You see that leads upwards to the next level.
Shall we try this ladder, guys? Go up to the next level?
You have many paths before you. Which one would you like to take?
Or do we put that on the list for checking again later?
Let's take a vote. Who wants to go up the ladder, or who wants to finish this level?
Ladder.
Okay.
Ladder.
Sounds fine then. Go up the ladder.
Even is ladder. Odd is stay on the level. Rolling for both Hume and Renn. Both even. So you're both wanting to go up the ladder. 296s, wow.
Okay. Gee whiz.
What are the odds?
What are the odds?
Yeah. There's got to be a way to figure that out.
Is that of a
I don't think so. I don't think there's any kind of way to figure that out.
It's
A mystery.
impossible. Don't even try.
God's will.
The dice have spoken, and there's no trying to figure out how the dice work.
Right. Ooh, what's this? It's like the top of a little parapet. And
There's
what
a
is
person
this?
over there.
What
You
hello,
see-
there?
Person?
You
That's
see
me. What?
ceilings,
Oh, over here.
or you see rooftop. up here.
Oh, I don't see this.
Oh. That's a gargoyle. Is that a person?
There's a
Jeez, Fenn, how long
person
have you been
right
in the ground?
There, I could see it. My undead eyes see everything.
Okay.
You
What's
see,
this right here? What am I looking at right there?
that is the trapdoor for the
That's how
ladder.
it came out of.
So you see these
Oh,
rooftops.
all right.
Rain splashes against the sagging, sloping rooftop. Flashes of lightning illuminate gargoyles perched on the roof's peaks. Their hideous stares forever fixed on the courtyard, some 130 feet below. And across the way, you can see windows leading to another room, and a figure through the windows, through the rain, the flashes of light. They illuminate his face as a person is staring out the windows.
We recognize the face.
You do not. You have not seen this face before.
Is it a boy or a girl?
Make an insight check.
I don't know how good Fenn is at that kind of stuff.
You can all roll if you want, but you really don't have to.
Natural 20!
Oh, dang!
So you see this figure is very fair, beautiful man.
That is a
Oh.
dude.
A little bit like he has long hair to make
Pretty.
him look a little bit effeminate, but this is a gorgeous man standing at this window.
Can we get to that window from where we are?
If you'd like to climb on the roof, yes.
What kind of skill checks do we have to make to do that?
Do we trust the structure of this roof that we're not gonna fall through?
Well, right, but wonder if there's another
Sashes
way to
up
get to
across
that
the
room.
rooftop. That is a beautiful guy over there.
I know. Do
What a-
you think we could get to him? Could we climb across
You're
the roof
drawn
get
to
him?
this beautiful man.
This beautiful,
to break a
beautiful
window or
man.
something.
I
to
have
get
to
in,
meet
right?
you.
Does he have any kind of a? Do we see any kind of a balcony or anything, or it's just
He's
a glass
inside
window?
a building, right? There's windows there.
Yeah, directly in front of you, through the rain, you see a tower protruding from this rooftop.
He has to be rescued.
Yeah. Okay, who's got a grappling hook?
Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair.
So climbing across the roof, we got a little ways to go.
I
Is
have
it
a
flat?
crowbar.
Throw the crowbar at the window.
Good, good.
Give me back my
Man!
crowbar.
Yeah. Speaking of crowbar,
Well,
Give me back.
Hume will take out his own crowbar and hand you back your own.
It's only 70 feet away. You can do
Right.
it. You can make that hit that throw.
well, but should we just walk over there? Can we? How steep is the roof?
I don't know.
The-
Maybe we can.
It's raining and it's sloped.
Yeah, it's a death trap waiting to happen.
Okay.
Let's just go back down and maybe we'll find more
Okay.
stuff
So,
to get to that
so
tower.
take a really good close look at this, and then we can determine where we need to go inside to get to that area, right? If anybody's got good spatial recognition areas, so we need to go east and 70 feet east and 15, 20 feet north.
Don't have all of the. Just go.
Okay. All right. Back down the stairs, I guess.
Ladder. Back down ladder.
Wooden structure.
Multi-platformed surface.
All right. So we need to go. You guys gonna keep going around? All
I'm
right.
gonna go this way
All right. I'll follow.
and headed north. From our perspective. Up. What is that?
As you
Ah!
get close to this
Uh-oh.
this spot, you see a figure round the corner and start walking in your direction.
What is it?
It appears to be
Hello?
marching. It has high steps,
Okay.
high knee steps, and it's
Alright.
very structurally moving its arms back and forth. And it's
Well, we'll just
walking.
I
stand to
think
the
we should
side
get
and
out of
let
the
it
way.
pass.
Stand inside.
Yep. Everybody line up. let
I
it go by.
salute when it goes past.
Good job, soldier. Walk that perimeter.
Carry on. Good. That was weird.
Yeah.
Hume will follow your
turn.
lead and kind of questioningly, but salute as well.
Ooh,
And follow
let's
your
go up
lead.
this ladder. Maybe we can get a little closer to that guy.
I'm proud of you, Hume.
I'm gonna go up this ladder.
You might be a paladin yet.
I am a paladin.
That's the spirit.
Good.
This is why I drink.
Yeah, but
Fenn's
now that I
still
get-
in
Oh, I
that
am a
military
paladin.
attitude. Yeah, go up.
That's the spirit. Up the ladder. Okay, we're up. Oh,
Okay, you head up the ladder.
See, look at that. Entire building is just in disrepair.
it is. It is.
You don't wanna
We
go
don't see
prancing
what's
on
his
that
name
roof.
though.
Beautiful man.
We don't see the guy though.
No,
We must
but
be on the other side of him.
yeah, he's
Oh, there's a big hole in the roof. That's terrible.
this way. He's 100 feet away.
Oh, okay. Yeah, further
So we
away.
gotta keep going this way.
Oh, there he is, way over there now.
But yeah, look at that damaged. You can't go.
Well, we
walking on that
inspected
roof.
damage on your roof. And we saw. Okay, back
I
in
mean,
then.
Good news,
almost-
Strahd. We found damage to your roof.
We found
I'm
wood
sure you
rot
wanted to know about that.
damage. It's gonna be a
not
really
termites.
hefty bill to fix all of that.
Yeah. All right.
This place is not up to code. Go back.
Back down the ladder.
All right.
Where is beautiful man?
You gonna keep around? All right.
You see in here.
Hmm. Hmm. Oh, are these stairs that go up?
You see another large tower. This one is much larger than the one you were in that descended 30 floors, 30 stories.
This is huge.
Does it go up?
Both? Looks like it goes up and down.
It must go up on this side, right?
It goes down here and up here.
Should we go up first, guys?
Just real quick, what's out here? Like, what does this lead to? Like the same kind of.
That leads
outer
to the
walls?
outer wall of
Okay.
the castle. And one moment, I need to find the description of what the heck is going on here.
Yeah.
Is this the same
Okay.
tower that I saw Anastasia in here?
Make a
Big
history
red.
check.
Globies. Globy things. 5.
You're just all over the place. Your focus is on that gorgeous man that you saw. You have no idea
That-
where this. If this
God-
tower leads to that man, you
That
really
God dang gorgeous man.
As you
We gotta
all
see.
enter the tower. Are you all entering the tower?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. I want you to make a perception roll. All right. So, as you enter this tower, a mosaic floor adds a touch of color to the otherwise dark, cold, empty tower that rises above you. A spiral staircase rises slowly into darkness, hugging the outer wall. In the center of the room, another set of stairs leads down. So you are looking this hall up and down, and you see, as you step onto the spiral staircase, a reddish light flares high overhead, then settles into a dull, pulsing red glow. You now see the full immensity of this tower. The spiral staircase circles up to the tower's full height. The tower, 60 feet wide at its base, becomes narrow as it climbs. At the pinnacle of the hollow tower, a large crystal heart pulses with red light. Above the heart, the stairs continue upward, and this is what you see.
Oh.
Take it.
The dragon heart.
Eat it. We need that.
Gain its power by eating its heart.
Dragon heart.
How we take
Where did we read about that?
From the tower with the clockwork guy, we were looking out the window, and Fenn was able to see some red glowy thing that he thought kind of looked like a dragon. The art of the map looked like a dragon.
something,
Ah.
yeah, something that was maybe taken from a dragon and had a dragon-like aura.
Wow.
So pretty.
And, Maeve, with that perception roll, as you all enter the town.
I got a 9.
Oh, you got a 9. Oh, crap. Okay, well then, Hazel, you are the only one. Opposite you, currently, I don't know if you can see, but I think Fenn is still illuminated. Yes, it is. Okay. So opposite you, you see a humanoid figure that looks to be wrapped in silk.
Where at again?
Opposite you, the tower.
Over here.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I'll move over there to see if I can. I'll point it out to the other people. Look, there's a person wrapped in silk over here. Like mummified or wrapped like they're dead or.
Go and look.
I will look at him. I don't. Oh, gosh, right there. Hello. Oh my goodness, look. Oh, what are we looking at? What is this?
What? There's a person wrapped in silk? Like right here?
Yes.
Yeah, see him? Don't you see him?
Doesn't look like a person.
Does too. You're just looking down on it. I mean, you know, from perspective wise. So, investigating that person wrapped in silk. What am I looking at? Do I
Roll
need to
investigation.
I shall see if I see anything.
Okay.
Think
Anyone else can do so as well.
investigation.
Yes. Ah, Maeve, come on. Aw. Okay, so Hazel, you peer down at this object. Fenn, to you it doesn't really look like a human, just looks like a ball of silk that has been wrapped up. But Hazel, you recognize the silk that it's wrapped up, and you can tell if somebody touched it, it would be sticky.
My goodness. This is spider silk. I think, or something, but it's not like a fabric. It's like,
Looks like there might be some web behind you.
ooh, big spider. Oh dear. Like it.
mean,
Oh goodness.
When you have a broken ceiling like that, you let in a lot of pests.
True. They haven't sprayed in here for years.
You don't cover. You don't fix those holes.
Is it?
Find their
Can I
way
tell
in.
if whoever has been wrapped up like this is still alive or anything like that?
Make an insight.
Okay. Huh.
You aren't quite sure, but you figure that if you were to pull the silk off, there might be a chance to save whomever is inside.
Yep, but then it'd get all stuck to me.
Does the stuff burn?
You can always try.
But did you burn whatever's inside?
Anyone have like a water spell?
I have a dagger.
Okay,
Yeah.
try to use your dagger and see if you can pull the silk away and see if we
Oh,
can
I also have a
help
dagger.
whoever's inside.
I'm
I'll
going
help.
to try it very carefully.
Okay.
Okay.
I'd like to give her a help action with that.
Okay. So make an attack with advantage. All right. So you cut through. You very gently. You don't want to stab who's ever inside, and you cut in and kind of do a sawing motion down, and pull the silk off with your dagger, and it opens up from the middle, and inside you can see a figure. At one point, this person was probably human, but the person inside, their skin has been pulled up against their muscles, and it just looks like super decrepit. You can still see their skin; they're not just bones, but decay has really taken them down. And
Okay.
Maeve, you see a large thing, a large white object protruding from the now deceased person's chest.
I will try and... Is it? I was gonna say try and cut carefully around it to reveal more of what it is.
Well, you cut around it, and you see that it looks to be as if it pierced the person.
Oh.
And what does it look like?
You examine it, it looks like it could be used as a weapon.
I pull it out.
Alright, you pull it out. It's kind of... it looks like it's been there for a while, so it's not sticky or slimy in any way. But you pull it out, and it's like a tooth. It's sharp and curved. It looks like a tooth.
Could it be a dragon tooth?
The dragon lost his teeth.
Be the fang from a giant spider.
That's what I
Dragons-
tell people it is.
Don't normally wrap their victims up in silk.
And lose a tooth.
Like a spider butt silk. So, okay, that's not a person we can save.
Does the tooth look... Can I try and identify it? What kind, where it came from? What kind of animal? Is it hollow? Does venom come out of it?
Does it
Yes.
whisper sweet nothings in my ear? In
Make
her ear?
make a nature check. You aren't sure what creature it could have come from. Whatever creature it was a large creature, because it fits in your hand pretty well, and it quite possibly could have venom that comes out of it, but you aren't sure. But this was the best picture I could find for it, so this is what it looks like.
Ooh.
But it's not a dagger, it's just a tooth?
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'm gonna keep it and tell people it's a dragon tooth.
I bet you could turn it into a dagger. Find a blacksmith.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Maybe there's
Okay.
one in Valaki.
Yeah,
Doing
Oh,
business.
yeah.
so that if we survive, we
Possibly
can totally do that.
has a dagger there of silver to picked up.
Oh, and you combine them, and now you have a silver-toothed dagger? That's a great name.
That sounds so cool.
What's on the other end of this hallway here?
Okay.
Beautiful man.
So now focusing on the hall, you see that there are dark alcoves that line the walls of this long hall. The ceiling has fallen here, leaving rubble strewn across the floor. Overhead, the beams of Ravenloft's roof are exposed. Lightning from the dark clouds above sporadically illuminate the hall, lighting the faces of life-sized human statues in the alcoves. Each visage is frozen in terror.
It's down this hallway.
Leads to a door.
I would like to listen to door.
Okay. Make a perception check.
That's a 12.
So you press your ear up against the door, trying as hard as you can to listen on whatever's on the other side. But it's just silence. All you can hear is the sound of the rain from the open doors behind you. And the hallway that has been smashed down.
If I understand this map correctly, I think the beautiful man is behind this door. Do we want to disturb him?
That was your goal,
Either
right?
behind that door or up above it, but let's try it. Try the door.
I'm gonna knock on the door.
Okay.
Very polite.
Yes, very polite.
You knock.
We are guests in someone's home.
You knock on the door, but you wait and there is no answer.
Ghosting you.
I'm gonna try and open it.
Right. You open the door. Do you open it all the way or just a little bit?
I guess a little bit.
Okay. You peer inside and you see very comfortable chairs and bookshelves.
Ooh. Like, not.
I'm just gonna open it all the way and be like, hello? Anyone in here?
Hello. Oh, maybe we could rest here.
Come in.
Looks nice. It doesn't look. This looks like somebody's been. This looks nice.
This?
Why is this so nice?
This doesn't look nice. Is this a fire?
It's a nice big fireplace. Oh, toasty warm.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay. A blazing hearth fire fills this room with rolling waves of red and amber light. The walls are lined with ancient books and tomes. Their leather covers well oiled and preserved through careful use. All is in order here. The stone floor is concealed beneath a thick, luxurious rug. In the center of the room is a large, low table, waxed and polished to a mirror finish. Even the poker in its stand next to the blazing fireplace is polished. Large, overstuffed divans and couches are arranged about the room. 2 chairs of burgundy-colored wood with padded leather seats and back cushions face the hearth. A huge painting overhangs the mantelpiece in a heavy gilded frame. The rolling firelight illuminates the carefully rendered portrait. It is an exact liking of Irina Koyana.
What?
And that's where we're end.
His 5th wife. Or first wife. First
Or
divorce.
Yeah.
Dun, dun,
And there's
dun.
doors. And it looks like there's no more doors over here, or are these windows?
Those look like doors. If I understand map right, beautiful man is either in here or in here.
Yeah, I'm looking at the map too.
Or he's above us. He could
Or
be above us.
We were one level up. Yeah, so who knows? And does this look like maybe a door or window here too?
Yeah, that also looks
Yes. There's a door to the south, to the west, double doors to the west, and
like a door.
two
Also,
doors
this
to
is
the
a
north.
very, very well kept room.
Mm-hmm.
There are 4 couch thingies, and there are 4 wives.
Ah.
Remember, there
So
are only
I'm
3
guessing
brides,
bedroom.
4 consorts, and Gertruda is a bride to be.
Excuse
Okay.
me. Soon to be bride. So maybe
that'd be
3
consort.
chairs and one for Strahd to also have his own couch.